present when the passport for the brothers began to take shape. The brothers were traveling to a few locations. First on the list was the Dominican Republic. You would see them, in Santo Domingo, Susa, and Puerto Plata. After that, we would see brothers traveling to Colombia, and naturally I had to visit Brazil to witness it for myself. However, as the movement has grown and evolved, we have witnessed brothers engaging in a variety of activities. You now have some brothers in Nairobi. You have brothers who live in various parts of Africa. Naturally, we are now witnessing brothers arriving in Thailand. All right? I've been seeing brothers who have been quite serious about traveling to Thailand, so it's certainly the next major destination. There are a lot of black men in Bangkok's Pattaya and similar locations. Additionally, some brothers are heading out there for certain purposes.
It was a wild time. Everything's cheap as Thailand. Everything.
And that's not all.
And the women out there, they're so clean.
This whole no condom concept. Look, I'm not cool with that, am I? That's awful. I'm hoping he was kidding, but once more, a lot of black men are traveling to Thailand because, well, the women there are really stunning. Of course, Thai women are very attractive, so it's not just black men visiting Thailand.
Okay, they are fully devoted to their husband as long as they provide, but it doesn't even have to be much, They will do absolutely everything for that husband, which is okay, but to me it seems a little bit narcissistic, if you know what I mean. They're not equal. If a man goes out there to find a wife, that wife listens to him, He's in control of the whole...
It is said that Thai women have historically been subservient. I had the opportunity to meet some of the many Thai people who attended medical school. As a result, there's a notion that men in Thailand are getting their money's worth, okay? She also claims that males in Thailand are spending money and getting what they want, which makes them egotistical. This is unfair, isn't it? However, he is covering all of the expenses, including bills. This is one of the reasons why men in general, including black men, are traveling to Thailand, so naturally you're seeing films like this.
Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, I can clean.
Yeah, see, this is why I came to Thailand, to find a traditional woman. See, in the United States, women don't cook and clean.
Now, this is something that many women actually struggle with, isn't it? Your brothers are traveling to Thailand where they will produce content and films. They declared, listen, I got a passport. I have this passport, therefore everything is great. These women are doing what I want and everything is fine. These women are cleaning and cooking. Additionally, this Thai woman appears to have been partly inspired by black culture, so I will simply incorporate that into it. Imagine now that you have a Thai woman who might be overweight. I'm currently enjoying the best of both worlds. I'm getting a Thai woman and she's probably quite thick. I'm giving him a cheek clap, and as I mentioned earlier, she does the cooking and cleaning and cost about half the total. So some of these black guys may now be perceived as hurling it in the faces of these black women. And these black women are beginning to perceive a certain amount of animosity, at least in their own words.
Growing up, I actually never saw young black American men in Thailand. I always saw older black men, usually always retired vets. And yes, they were married to Thai women, but there was always this mutual love and respect for black.
Right now, this sister has spent the last 14 years residing in Thailand. Listen, she's always seen black men in Thailand, she remarked. Even though some of these guys were older brothers, they were still in love when they ran into each other down there. They were married to Thai women, but it's clear that she was like a sister, niece, or daughter to them. Respect was the norm. But that changed when...
Pieces about black women. Your mother looks like me or a variation of my skin complexion. Why do y'all dislike black women so much? Now, this is not all black American men, but y'all passport bros, stop with the, oh, black women are following us here to Asia, to Thailand. Again, I've been living here for 14 years since I was 16 years old. So you know I know what I'm talking about when I tell you, you weren't here, okay? This was 2011. You weren't here. You weren't thinking of Thailand. You probably didn't even know where Thailand was on the map.
Right now. This sister has spent the last 14 years residing in Thailand. Listen, she's always seen black men in Thailand, she remarked. Even though some of these guys were older brothers, they were still in love when they ran into each other down there. They were married to Thai women, but it's clear that she was like a sister, niece, or daughter to them. Respect was the norm. But that changed when
out here getting themselves some of these Thai girls, honey. Well, they all out here getting the Thai girls. But you could tell it's lopsided. And what I mean by lopsided, you could tell those girls be too pretty for the men that they be with. Black or white. I be looking like, girl, what you going on? I be looking like y'all came all the way out here to be a Thai girl, which is fine because the Thai girls are beautiful. But it just be looking so weird because some of these girls be so beautiful and the guys be like monsters. Fat Albert and Freddy Krueger mixed together, and they be having this supermodel looking Thai girl. I'd be like, girl, ain't that much money in the world.
This supposedly changed when many of the younger black men began to come out, and it was evident that the younger black men began to remark things like, look, you black women out there, y'all are following us out here. You guys are furious. You folks are jealous because we no longer desire you. We already have the women we want, and you're the reason we are no longer interested in you. There has been some back and forth, and I've witnessed similar circumstances with several black ladies in Japan. I've heard black ladies complain about this when they're in Colombia, saying that the males don't like them and treat them in a specific way. Okay? As a result, certain black women who live in Thailand are becoming well known due to their appearance.
Okay? If you used to date black women and you stopped dating black women, there's a bunch of beautiful women out there with beautiful personalities. But if you stop dating us, when you see us, when they see us,
the Thai women don't want you, However, you know what? You're never the same after dating a black woman. Therefore, in all honesty, you ought to be returning and interacting with us in any case. In actuality, you will cope with us exactly as we are because, well, nothing is better than black ladies. As a black man who adores black ladies, let me just say this. I am a member of the black community. You're correct. In my honest opinion, there is nothing better than black women. However, this does not imply that everyone agrees. Additionally, this comes across as quite passive-aggressive. It sounds like you don't want to compete for these men anywhere. The fact that you're upset because these guys are dating Thai women that you believe they shouldn't only serves to highlight a man's dominance. A lady might not want a man who provides for her to have everything you would want. There are black ladies out there, as we already know. Can I be truthful? Well, that woman might be viewed as mid by some of these brothers, all right? At the same time, an average black lady, or a mid-black woman, will have all the circumstances that a man needs to be with her. You have to be a specific height, this, that, and that are all things you have to accomplish. Additionally, some brothers aren't actually attempting to take that path. Once again, if you're valuable, you might be valuable somewhere else, all right? You may be a brother who wishes to go on dates in the DR. That's what many black men do. In the white community, some black males go on dates. Some black males find ladies elsewhere. And additionally, you're viewing black males who reside in Thailand in this particular instance. And additionally, a few of these men have penises. Some of these guys may own businesses and things like that. And additionally, you are in Thailand, which indicates to me that you are not achieving your goals, okay? You're not receiving what you desire. Then these black males are unattractive, big, and ugly because they are getting what they desire. This also applies to white men. However, you know what? If you have previously dated a black woman, you will return. Basically, what you're trying to convey is that we'll be better off if you come and deal with me. What should we observe if that's the case? I have something to tell you. Your actions should demonstrate that to us. Your actions should demonstrate it, don't you think? These black males wouldn't need to be there if you were a fantastic opportunity for them. So you were to blame. You weren't attempting to put yourself in a position where these black men could notice you or identify you. If that isn't the case, it's great, but you have to accept a failing grade for that, honey. Well, it is what it is. You have to accept a failing grade for that, okay? Give up attempting to convince these men to deal with you, because they're not looking out for you. And I understand, you might see that these guys are not particularly handsome. I understand. You know, I often see guys with attractive women, and I always think, damn, I wish I could have her. How did he acquire her? I understand all of it. In actuality, though, it doesn't matter. It matters to the person they're interacting with. That's the reality if they're interacting with someone. That's all that counts. You guys need to get out there and acknowledge that. And guess what happens if you don't? You're responsible for it. It's your problem, literally. And if you want to, you can get upset about it. It is possible for you to make videos about it. Talk about how disgusting they are. Talk about how obese they are. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Those women in Thailand will pass you by. And if they can go and interact with someone else they want, they will. All right? And there's nothing you can do to stop it. In the end, you simply won't take any action to stop it. Those women will still have to deal with those men. Since it is clear that the winner of the game is the one who supplies, those men will continue to deal with those women. All right? Whoever provides will prevail. That's all. That's all. You're free to view it in whatever way you choose. You're free to see it however you see fit. But it's irrelevant, all right? It just doesn't, regardless of your opinion. You're not making any progress. Pooh, you're not stopping at all. What do you think, guys? With another installment of the Celebrity Garbage, your boy OSHA DJ Jackson is back at it. Thank you for everything that you do. Write the bill down. We're left.